Hey guys, Rich here from Brick Scene. Today we're looking at this, the Mandalorian Battle Pack set number 75267. Let's get into it. So, this is the one that everyone in New Zealand anyway has been hunting around high and low, waiting for it to come into shops, obviously off the back of the very popular Mandalorian series. Everyone's pretty keen to get their hands on these figures. Now, thanks to Toyco, we have managed to get a couple of them. Stay tuned because we will be giving one of these away at the end. Big thanks to them. I'll let you know how we're going to do that. So look, let's have a look at what you get. You get 4 minifigs. That's obviously what this is all about. It's about these minifigs. 4 Mandalorian warriors. They're not individually named. They're not even based off any particular characters, if you like, from the Mandalorian series. But all the same, you're getting 4 Mandalorian characters and they are pretty cool. So look, let's go through them individually. Now, the first one we will look at is this fella with the light grey helmet. Now, he has, looks like a tan torso with the sand blue arms, black hands, sand blue legs. Nice printing all over. Looks like he's got the Beskar steel armor there on the front. He gets the orange trim around that visor, an antenna, and a black cape. We'll come back to the weapons. I have an opinion on the weapons that we're getting with these. The second of the minifigs is this fellow with a bright green helmet. He gets a darker green torso with the dark blue arms, brown hands, and the dark blue legs. Again, some really nice printing on there. On my one it's not quite centered, I'm not too sure. Actually no, it's not meant to be centered. It looks like that's the way it's meant to be. On the legs there, the printing. Again, he looks like he's got some sort of armor plating going on, this time in a sort of a green color with a bit of wear on it. The light blue trim around the visor on that helmet, like I was saying. The third of the minifigs. So we get this guy with this light sort of orangey brown helmet. He gets a grey torso and black hands along with the brown arms and brown legs. There's no printing on the legs with this one. He's got some pretty cool printing on the helmet though, some sort of designs there on the top with a bit of black and silver around that visor. Again, brown armor on the front of his torso and a brown cape. So on to the fourth one. So he gets a light blue helmet with this purple and silver trim. He gets a sand blue torso with grey arms, black hands, and grey, dark blue grey legs. Different printing again on these legs here. So it's actually quite sort of, what was I going to say, individual printing per minifig here. He doesn't get the antenna like the brown one. He gets a green cape this time. It's sort of this olive sort of green color. Now let's come back to these weapons that they all come with. They come with the stud shooters. That's a real shame for me. I understand kids like to play with the stud shooters. You know, I'm on the fence with it. You know, it's for me as someone who collects Star Wars bits and pieces. It'd be nice to have them have individual weapons, whether it's rifles or different types of blasters. That heavy gunner, of course, in the series as well. So it would be nice to have those. Stud shooters are stud shooters. It's a bit of a shame, but again, I understand why they're there. This is a battle pack. This is meant to be played with by children. They're meant to be shot around, shot at each other. Now let's get on to the speeder that comes with this thing. I've seen a few comments around that these little speeders that come with these battle packs are sort of throwaway parts bin sort of stuff. I disagree. You know, if you've got a mock there or something, you know, a little town that you've made, a Star Wars city, these things don't look out of place in the background. They don't look out of place sitting around, whether it's a Mandalorian riding it or anyone else. The stud shooters that are used in this one are well used. I quite like the use of stud shooters on vehicles. I have no problems with that at all. A lot of use of these tan colours along with the grey. Just a nice earthy looking speeder. Would sit well in a Tatooine mock, if you like, or something along those lines. A nice little piece. This other little piece that comes with it, this rocky piece of scenery, I guess, where you can attach one of the stud shooters and shoot from behind. I guess it's meant to represent some of that terrain from the series on The Mandalorian where they had that battle. All of them turned up there. It was a cool scene, and I can see what they're doing there. That's probably more the stuff that goes in the parts bin for me. The speeder itself is actually pretty cool. In this one you get 2 bags, 1 instruction booklet, 102 pieces, obviously the 4 minifigs and these 2 little models. $24.99 New Zealand dollars. Look, I think it's not a bad figure for 4 individual figures as well. You know, a lot of these battle packs have duplicate figures, so we're getting 4 individual Mandalorian figures. And look, these things are flying off the shelves at the moment. They will probably go pretty quick, but I do have a feeling that this is the next Benny Space Squad, and I wouldn't rush out to go and buy them too hard if you're worried about missing out. I think they're going to be on the shelves for some time. Toyco have a discount on them at the moment. You can get them for around $19. They're getting a 20% discount. I'll link to that below. And like I say, big thanks to Toyco. They are giving us one of these to give away. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to give this away? Now, the Mandalorians have a phrase they use all the time. I want you to comment below with the phrase that they use all the time. Something is the way. What is that something? What is that word? That one word. I'm looking for that one word. Something, blank, something is the way. Put that word down below in the comments and you're in the draw to win one of these. If you share this, you go in the draw a second time. So get sharing, get commenting, and hopefully you'll win one of these very, very soon. So look, that was my take on it. It's a nice little set. I'm glad I've picked it up. I will keep it. I will enjoy it. It'll go great with the Mandalorian fig from the AT-ST Raider that came out in that first wave. So yeah, I look forward to putting them on display. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. First video of the year out of the way. I have plenty to do, so I will get on to the next one and we will see you again soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.